Oh no, the little redhead girl is gonna see my review. I gotta hide. Oh, maybe right over here. Wait a minute. That's usually the area I usually say cue the intro actually in my reviews. Okay, I mean, oh wait, I'm actually talking about the Peanuts actually, which I did that reference of that Charlie Brown hiding from the little redheaded girl in the Peanuts. So yeah, and also speaking of the Peanuts, and today I'm gonna be doing my movie review on the Peanuts movie. So yeah, so before I go, I'm gonna say this. Cue the intro. Good grief. That's right. That's the line that Charlie Brown did say in the Peanuts cartoons, the Peanuts specials, and the Peanuts the comics, and the Peanuts and also the Peanuts movie, which I'm going to be reviewing right now actually. So yeah. Okay guys. This is it. And today I'm going to be reviewing this movie right now today. So yeah. So without further ado, let's review this movie right now actually. So yeah. Hey guys, this is Evan's Disney's Film Corner 2023 here to take a sweat guys, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Peanuts movie. Came in the year of 2015. So yeah. So I am going to read this plot on the internet. So yeah. So basically what the plot's about, life always seems very complicated for good old Charlie Brown, the boy who always tries his best against seemingly impossible odds. When the little redhead girl moves into his neighborhood, and Charlie Brown develops a crush on her. Meanwhile, his friend Snoopy embarks on an epic adventure in a fantasy world as a World War I flying ace. The lovable beagle Perches his nemesis, the Red Baron, while also trying to win the heart of the beautiful poodle Fei. So yeah. So that's basically what the plot's about this movie. So yeah, so I did remember that this movie actually had its world premiere at New York on November 1st of 2015, and it also got released in theaters on November 6th of 2015. So yeah. And even though that this movie had a budget between $99 million, and also I know this movie is actually 88 minutes long actually. So yeah. And also this movie is actually directed by Steve Martino, who also directed Horton Hears a Who, and also he directed Ice Age Continental Drift as well. And also this movie is also produced also by Paul Feig as well, which was also one of the producers who also made that amazing comedy Bridesmaids, which honestly, yeah. And honestly, yeah. And also, yeah. And yes, I was really looking forward to this movie. I mean, yeah. Once I saw the teaser trailer of this movie back in March of 2014, I was like, oh my god, I didn't know that that Blue Sky Studios was going to make a Peanuts movie actually, which honestly was actually really exciting actually. I didn't know that they were actually going to make a movie based on Peanuts, which honestly was actually really exciting. I didn't know that they would make a Peanuts movie actually, which honestly, yeah. And it's also especially the unique animation style. It looked completely different than any other Blue Sky movie. So yeah. And yes, I would technically count Nimona as a Blue Sky movie. That is Blue Sky Studios' last movie. That is my favorite Blue Sky movie, even though it was canceled at first, until it got bought over by Netflix and Annapurna, which honestly, yeah. And also, yes, the trailers of this movie did make me excited, actually. Did make me really excited. So, yeah. So, I do remember seeing this movie in theaters November 8th of 2015 with my mom, my dad, my sister, and my my brother and my half sister Lauren. So yeah, at Cinemark Theaters in Millville, which honestly, yeah, which I usually go to that movie theater a lot, actually. So yeah, and also yeah, I mean, excuse me, guys, I just burped. So yeah, but honestly, yeah, which honestly, yeah, which yeah, and I also had a blast seeing this movie in theaters, actually. So yeah. So yeah, guys, so what do I think of this movie? I have to say, this movie is definitely fantastic. I mean, yeah, this is definitely my second favorite Blue Sky movie, right under my personal favorite being Nimona, even though I would count Nimona as a Blue Sky movie because it was going to be, Blue Sky, I mean, Blue Sky was going to release that movie, but it got canceled, so, Netflix picked it up and also, Annapurna actually picked it up and gave it a Netflix release, which got released on Netflix on June 30th of 2013. June 30th of 2023. I meant not 2013. I meant 2023. So yeah. I mean, this is definitely a really fantastic movie. I mean, yeah, and also yeah, this is definitely a really faithful adaptation of the Peanuts, which honestly, yeah, I just love the Peanuts actually, which honestly, yeah, and honestly, yeah. Yeah, I just love the Peanuts. So yeah, and also yeah, even the characters of this movie were fantastic. I mean, yeah, and we'll get into the animation later, actually. Which honestly, yeah, which I thought. And to be honest, I definitely thought the actor who played Charlie Brown Noah Strout. Sorry, I mispronounced his name. Noah Strout, which sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong if I actually pronounced his name correctly, but I thought he did fantastic in this movie as well. And also uh and also Kristen Chenoweth as Fifi was also great in this movie, even though she doesn't talk in this movie. She actually makes the exact same no she speaks exactly like Snoopy does. So yeah. And honestly, yeah, even though yeah, even Bill Melendez also played Snoopy as well, which they I really appreciate that Blue Sky actually used recordings of of his voice actually and got it onto this movie as well, which honestly was really amazing as well. Which honestly, yeah, and also I definitely thought Charlie Brown was really great in this movie, and also especially Snoopy is absolutely adorable. I mean, he is absolutely my favorite Peanuts character. So yeah, and also yeah, and even this movie, even the characters of this movie like Lucy's also really funny as well, and Linus was great, and Sally was really sweet and great as well. And even I kind of forgot the actress who played the little redhead girl. It's actually Frances Caliper, which sorry I mispronounced her name, but yeah, who played the little redhead girl in Flora, which honestly I thought she was really great as the little redhead girl, even though she didn't have much screen time in this movie. But I thought she was really great in this movie, especially. Honestly, it was really hard. Honestly, the ending of this movie is also really heartfelt as well. But where the little redhead girl actually said to Snoopy, "I'll write to you, pen pal." Which honestly, that was really heartfelt and really emotional as well. And honestly, yeah, until she goes to summer camp, like honestly, yeah, and even the ending of this movie is also really heartfelt as well. When Lucy actually says, I gotta tell me something, you blockhead. You're still full of surprises. Good old Charlie Brown," which honestly was really heartfelt and really emotional as well. So yeah, and also yeah, and even the rest of the characters of this movie, like Peppermint Patty was also great. Also Marcy was great, and also really funny, and also Schroeder was great in this movie, and Violet was also great, and Pig Pan, and also um Franklin were also great in this movie as well. So yeah, and also yeah, Yeah, and also, this is definitely a fantastic Blue Sky movie. And also, this is definitely my second favorite movie of 2015, right under my personal favorite being Inside Out, which is definitely my number one favorite movie of 2015 as well. So yeah. And now, let's talk about the music and the score of this movie, which is actually composed by the one and only Christopher Beck, who also composed the Frozen movies, and he also composed Nimona as well. Which honestly, I thought his score of this movie is definitely fantastic and definitely fits that Peanuts music of this movie perfectly. Like, it definitely fits it very well. And also speaking of the song Better When I'm Dancing by Megan Trainor, which honestly, it's fantastic. I mean, definitely my favorite song of Megan Trainor, which was honestly very catchy, and definitely my favorite song of 2015 as well. So yeah, it's very great and really catchy as well. So yeah. And now let's talk about the animation of this movie, which honestly, it looks gorgeous. I mean, it still holds up to this day. I mean, 8 years later, it still looks fantastic. I mean, yeah, 3 years before we got the highly innovative animation in Spider-Verse, we got this, which honestly, yeah. Even though, even though, this movie's style is more towards the cartoons actually, which I really love how Blue Sky actually made the animation faithful to the cartoons and the strips, which honestly, and also the specials actually, which honestly, yeah, which honestly, the animation, this is honestly one of Blue Sky's best looking movies actually. So yeah, and also yeah, even though I would count Nimona as a Blue Sky movie as well, actually, which honestly, that still had Blue Sky's animation in it as well, which honestly, it still looks like a Blue Sky movie. And honestly, I would technically count Nimona as a Blue Sky movie. So yeah, and also, I really love how they made the movie completely faithful to the comic strips and the TV specials and the cartoons. I mean, yeah, it definitely looks fantastic. I mean, yeah, it looks absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, and also yeah, it definitely looks fantastic. I mean, yeah, and also and also yeah, and also yeah, and even though this movie actually did became a box office success as well. So yeah, so overall, guys, and nothing else to say about the animation of this movie. It definitely looks fantastic. So yeah, so overall, guys, I have nothing else to say about this movie. So yeah, so overall, guys, I mean, the Peanuts movie is definitely a fantastic Blue Sky movie. So yeah. So, if you haven't seen the Peanuts movie, where have you been? I highly recommend it. It is streaming on Disney Plus. So yeah. So, I'm gonna give the Peanuts movie a 10 out of 10 spectacular. So yeah, guys, what do you think of my movie review on the Peanuts movie? So yeah, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe my channel, and make sure to like this video. So yeah, so stay tuned for my re-review on the Pixar short film Belle, which I'm going to be reviewing on my channel on August 8th of this year, so stay tuned for that. And my movie review on An American in Paris, which will be the next day on August 9th of this year, so stay tuned for that. And my movie review on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, which I'm going to be reviewing on August 11th August 11th of this year, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, guys, so I make this wish, doing something more for us than this. Who's your favorite fearless hero? We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. See the light where the sky meets the sea. It calls me, and no one knows before it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go. Oh, remember me, though I have to travel far, remember me, and bye.